everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan, and today we are playing with the Sweet Citrus bundle here. It has a stamp set, a coordinating embossing folder, and then coordinating dies. And I'm going to show you how this awesome embossing folder will cut out pieces of what you can emboss. So I wanted to show you that it'll do these 4 pieces. And we are going to get started. So first I wanted to go ahead and die cut a few items. So we are going to bring in our cut and emboss machine. And I'm going to use the big boy today so that we can use that embossing folder. But first, I wanted to ink up some of the images. So I'm first going to use some crushed curry Stampin' ink. Okay. And I'm just going to come in and stamp that up. And then I'm also going to add some petal pink to this other side. Okay. And then I have some scrap basic white here. And I'm just going to put it in the embossing folder. And then we're going to emboss that up together. So I think I just need my base plate, that and that. Let's see if it'll, yep. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we have what looks like some pink grapefruit and then some lemon there. And then you just wipe off your embossing folder. I'm just using a quick wet wipe to make sure that I get all that off. Okay, so then we're going to die cut those out. And then I'm also going to die cut out a few flowers here. So I need to get my correct plates going. I need to take that off. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure that I die cut out the correct image here. Oops. That cut out. And I'm sorry, I didn't put up my screen so I could see if anybody comments. Okay. So I'm going to take these off and I'm going to add those there. And then I want to also die cut out my other side here. Might need to cut this up here. Hold on just a second. push that back through. Oh, and it moved. Darn it. Oh, well, that stinks. I should have used washi tape. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use washi tape on this one, or Post-it tape. We have one left here. Okay, so let's get that situated. I'm going to put that down. Ah, of course it moved. Not having the best luck today, am I? Okay, we've got that down. And then I said I wanted to also die cut a few of these flowers. And while we're at it, hold on, let's do this really quick. Let's also do a leaf. So I'm going to pull in some garden green because that's the colors that we're using. And we can get all of our die cutting done at one time. That would be spectacular. Okay, so we're going to die cut all those pieces out. I haven't even told you what we're making, have I? I apologize for that. We are going to make the sweet citrus a diagonal pop-up card. Okay, so now we have flowers, we have our citrus pieces, and we have some leaf pieces, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to put all my little pieces right here on the side. Let's get our flowers here. And then let's remove the cutting machine from our workspace since it takes up the whole workspace. And then let's put away these dies so I don't lose anything. I love that this all coordinates together. Just love that. Okay. Now I think I need to wipe that some more. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our paper trimmer. And we need to cut some paper. So we first want to cut some cardstock. I have a piece of petal pink cardstock here, and we want to cut this at 4 1/4 by 11 inches. So right in half. And then we're going to cut off a piece that is 1 1/4 inches. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And we are going to score this at 5 1/2 inches. Okay. Set that aside. We're going to bring in some basic white cardstock. And we want a piece that is 4 by 4. Okay. And then we're going to cut this in half diagonally. So I just put my corners in and cut that right in half diagonally, just like that. Then we need one piece that is 1 by 1 1/2. So let's do 1 inches by 1 1/2. and one piece that is 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. So 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. Okay. Then we're going to come in with the delightfully eclectic designer series paper, and I picked out 2 sheets. We're going to pick out this lemon piece and then this little spotted piece. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the lemon piece in a 4 by 4 square. And then I'm also going to cut this one diagonally. Okay. And then we need 2 pieces that are 1 by 4. Is this by 4? Ooh, perfect. So 1 by 4. Oh, you know what though? I want to switch patterns. Let's switch this up. I was getting carried away there. I wanted to use this for my 1 by 4. Okay. I think that's all the pieces that we need. Oh, we do need to do one more thing. On our card base, on the square piece, we are going to score this diagonally. So I'm just going to go like this. Just like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is let's burnish all those score lines there. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to add our designer series paper. I do want one more thing. I apologize. I want to cut a square that's 4 by 4. And then I'm going to cut another square in case somebody wanted to write a message. And I'm going to do it at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. Okay. So now we've got all of our cutting done. Let's finish stamping. So I need to stamp on a few pieces of paper here, which are the white ones. And let's see here. I also had brought in a stitched circle here in case I want it. I kind of had a vision for it. So let's go ahead and stamp up our pieces. Let's see here. Where's our stamp set? Okay, I was thinking of doing on my basic white, enjoy the sweeter things in life. So I was going to come in with my garden green ink. And I'm going to just put that up at the top, just like so. Ooh, that's perfect. Like when that turns out like that. Let's get a white here. And then, oh, it looks like I got a smudge of ink on that though. That's a bummer. And then I was going to, on my little circle, put thanks a bunch if it fit. Let's see if it even fits. It should. Right? So just like that. And then I wanted to stamp some of the flowers and lemons on these pieces. So let's close up that garden green. Let's get out our petal pink. I'm going to do some flowers. I can probably cover that up. Oh, and then I mess it up. Perfect. Okay, there's our flowers. I think I'm going to not need these because this sentiment worked. So I was going to do that if this sentiment didn't work. So these little scraps of paper you won't need. I just wanted to be prepared when we were stamping. And then let's do some lemons on our big piece of 3 3¾ by 3 3/4. Let's see here. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm not going to put this whole thing on my stamp. I was just going to put half of it down. So it'll do that whole little piece that we die cut, but I'm just going to put half of it down into the ink. Okay. Let's see. Just like so. Perfect. And then we're going to do the filler part here in a minute, but we're going to stamp off. I'll show you what I mean here. Okay. So then I want this big filler piece stamped in there, but we're going to stamp this off on a scrap. Let's see here. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to just take that scrap I used and ink off on that and then put it in to that circle. Just so it's lighter. Ooh, I like how that looks. Okay. So now we've got all of our inking done. Now we just need to put it all together. It's going to be so cute, you guys. Okay. So, let's see here. So this is going to get glued in here on top of our 4x4 square here. And then I'm going to put that down there. Okay. Then I'm going to take the piece that we cut off and I'm going to layer this up. We're going to put it on dimensionals so that when we do our pop-up card, it sticks. Okay. So I'm going to layer this onto here. Oops. Get in the middle there. Just like that. And then we're going to turn it over and we are going to add some dimensionals to it. just like so. Okay, get rid of these pieces. So now it's popped up so it'll hold when we pop up right here, our little flap. Okay, so let's see here. Next, I want to add in our pieces here. Making sure I put it in correctly. Okay. And then I'm gonna have this one popped up as well so that it'll hold there and you could still see or what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 and then I'm gonna layer another set on top of that. And then I want to add a few of these flowers as well. Let's see here. I'm going to cut up my edge because I just need some tiny ones. Oh, come on. And I'm just going to add those kind of where that citrus, where I kind of made a little bit of mistake on that citrus, just so you don't see my mistake. That's how you can hide your mistake. Just like that. And then I'm going to come in with a leaf and add that as well. Just like that. And then let's add a couple sequins to those. And then we got to decorate our front. Okay, so then it's going to sit up like that and you could see the card from there. But let's lay it flat for now. And let's add that designer series paper. So I was thinking this would be really cute to add a little lemonade packet in there for your recipient. So then they have the sweeter things in life, because it says thanks a bunch. Enjoy the sweeter things in life. Okay. So then there's that. And then let's layer this up. So it's going to sit like this. So where's my sentiment? I was thinking that the sentiment would go up here with some flowers. And then we'd have our lemon or grapefruit or whatever you want down towards the bottom. So let's add so this was my extra piece that I cut the 1x4 of. So you don't necessarily need that. Ooh, I'm going to lay that one just down just like that. Just like that. And then I was thinking of adding a flower right here, and then maybe the stem right down under there. And then I wanted to add a flower there, I think. And then those are leftover flowers. Okay, so then let's add our sequins to the flowers. And that is our card for today, you guys. So let me show you this. So it says thanks a bunch, and then they can put it up and, you know, display it. And then it says enjoy the sweeter things in life. So this is where I was thinking you could do a tiny little pocket here and put a little lemonade packet there, and that would be so cute. So thank you guys for joining me today. I really enjoyed making this card with you and showing you all the possibilities with this awesome set. I love, like I said, that it has the coordinating embossing folder and dies. So until next time, my creative peeps, I will see you later. Bye-bye.